Hey everyone, this is PrinceBrightstar, and welcome back to Phantasy Star Online 2 New Genesis version 2. Oh boy, that is a long name to say. Anyway, we have the start of the Starless attack here, and as we can see here, this popped up as I was loading in this morning. So, the Starless are a mysterious enemy that suddenly appeared on Halpha. When you engage them or inflict a certain amount of damage, parts of them will turn purple. Parts of their bodies grant them bonus effects, and you can deal extra damage by attacking their yellow core weak points. Alright, so let's go ahead and get ourselves ready here for this. Let's see. So, of course, first thing we gotta do in all of this is we're gonna have to get ourselves over to Stia, but before we do that, I do want to point out here, as I was loading in as well, I actually hit the level 71 here already, and that was because I had already had enough experience saved up from when, from before the servers went down. So that's a little trick that if you don't know about it, basically what you can do is you can bring your experience bar as close as possible to the edge without going over. And sometimes when things happen with level caps, you'll go up automatically to the next level at that point. Or in some cases, you just simply need to gain just a little bit more experience, and you'll already be at the first of the levels that you need to gain. Anyway, so we still have another 4 levels to gain, and I want to try to get through this as quickly as possible here. So, we're going to make our way over to Stia, and I think we're probably going to find a bunch of other players over here at Stia as well. And indeed, so, yeah, a bunch of players are currently just using this opportunity to head over to Stia. To bring the volume up just a little bit here. There we go. And this is probably just talking about, yeah, Ark's record. Alright. So this is one of those times when it actually makes sense for me to go ahead and pop some of the stuff I've got here. Let's go with a plus 50 experience, and then one of the rappy-shaped fritters. I'll pop those as we go along here. Still got another dolls up here. There we go. Pop that, and there we go. We're good to go for gaining experience quickly here. And it's not a ton that we need. We just have to get up to level 75 and we'll be at cap. And, hello there, Honda. Let me go ahead and grab this. Alright, and it looks like we're gaining about 1,000,000 experience points per run, so this shouldn't take too long. Alright, let's get out of here. Oh, this is happening over here, okay. Yeah, I guess we could just do, Stia Troopers then.
Best of luck to you. Need something?
Oh, and it looks like there's a storm going on right now. We can't do anything about that right now, because Gigantics have also been increased to level 79. So that's something we're gonna have to wait on just a little bit here. Sure, we can go ahead and start the run. In fact, I think what I'll do is I'll go ahead and invite these two. And that way, we're at least getting the party experience then. But yeah, we got a bunch of other stuff happening here today. Aside from just the Starless attack, we've got 9-star weapons. We'll see if we happen to luck into any of those drops. And then, of course, the new mission pass is also out today. Looks like there might be a little bit of lag here. Not a ton, just a little bit. Alright, we are already level 72. Yeah, there's the group I was expecting. Yeah, everybody is trying to get leveled up quickly, and yeah, a lot of people realize this is probably going to be the quickest way to do it. I think I sent an invite to them last time. Maybe there's a small delay with other players trying to get in. Or not trying to get in, but maybe they're already at level cap. I started up about an hour after the servers came up this morning. I guess this works as well. For taking out the Punishers on the ground here. Alright. That's another one down. There we go. Maybe now we can actually get a full group going here. Let's invite these two. That way we're all getting the bonus experience. Hey there, Azer. How you doing today? Gotcha. Well, thanks for tuning in, but don't get yourself in trouble there. If, you know, if the big bosses are watching or anything. Alright, that's another level down. Got 2 more to go. Looks like it might be another 3 to 5 runs that we gotta do here. But yeah, this is also the first time where we're also not getting like a new region or anything like that with a level cap increase after a major story event happened. And I know that there was, I know of at least one player on Ship 1 whereby they purchased like a whole stack of like 999 purple triggers. After Stia had released, and I'm with what's happening here now, I'm kind of like, oof. It may be, it may not be. We'll have to see. Another down. Yeah, it looks like it's going to be another 2 runs, and then we're done with leveling up. And then at that point, we head to Aelio. I'm just interested at this point in seeing what other types of Starless we're going to run into. Because we already know at least a bit about the flying one, the Pettis sword one, and then also we know about the Noglyph one, which is actually, we found out about its name. Its name is Ravid. We found that out by taking an intentional down in story mode. And, you know, and I'm probably gonna have to bring this up in my response to GWiz as well, but I might as well say it now just to make sure, you know, I've got the claim that I noticed this first. So Ravid, it's an interesting name, and when we go back to how the Starless were originally going to be called D's, and if you spell that backwards, you get Seed. Seed was the name of the enemy from Phantasy Star Universe. And when you look at the name Ravid, and you spell that backwards, you get Divar. Now, Divar actually has historical significance in the series, specifically in the name Divars from Rydcross in Phantasy Star: The End of the Millennium. Ravid, or rather Divar, is one of the members that was left from the Great Light, which, you know, that has its own story implications, unless it's just a coincidence that Sega didn't even realize was happening. But, yeah, we'll, it's... Yeah, I wanted to make sure I got that one out. Because, frankly, that's... Either Sega's doing this intentionally, or something else is going on here. I also need to double-check the Japanese name. I'm just going off of what was in the English Western version of Phantasy Star: The End of the Millennium. It's possible the name may be different in the Japanese version, and this may all just be a coincidence, but I still wanted to point it out today. Okay, not quite enough. We need one more. Yeah, and I agree with you there, Azer. It definitely makes sense that the dolls were based on the Starless, and so the shapes of them being similar does make sense. I guess the question is why we never saw, like, that flying one. Although, actually, no, I think we may have had a discussion, yeah, I think there was a discussion, actually, in the Discord about, what some of them were like, and I think they may have been attributed similarly to the, I can't remember what it is off the top of my head, but, it's the, one that you first encounter in that first story quest in Retem. Alright, so that's it. We are leveled up. Let me go ahead and pass the party. And I am going to leave the party. Alright, let's make our way down to Aelio. And I'm thinking, let's start in Mount Magnus. Actually, first, let me hit up a mag. Oh yeah, there's definitely going to be some differences. No question there. Alright, rank 5, Mount Magnus. And it looks like this room is actually ready to pop with a PSE burst. Huh. Oh, and here we have our first Starless, the Dindo. Looks kind of like the Metius. Here, I think we're gonna pass on the party. Alright, so Balrog's Sword was another name I just noticed. So at least they're coming at us fairly fast here. With the Starless, they're not reserving them just for the trials, it looks like. But, you know, it's curious. I wonder where the dolls are, then. Okay, trials ready. Let's get up to that. And And the reason I bring up the dolls is because I know there were some that were looking to see... Okay, here's an Ugliff. Okay.
This is an emergency transmission. We have confirmed signs of renewed Dark Falls activity. We are preparing an interception operation.
Okay.
Please prepare to deploy.
And that pretty much confirms it. So the dolls, for whatever reason, are not fighting the Starless. Which is a real disappointment, because I know that there were some people, aside from myself, that wanted to see... basically wanted to see them fighting each other. But instead, no. The dolls are very relaxed.
We have confirmed signs of renewed Dark Falls activity. We are preparing an interception operation. Please prepare to deploy.
Interesting. So they do hit kind of hard. And they do also give you a status effect, which reduces maximum HP, it looks like. Now the question is, how do we get rid of that effect?
PSE burst.
Alright, we got PSE burst going. Yeah, there used to be infighting like that back in base. In fact, there was a feature that Sega was showing off on their PSO2 station show back in the day when Kimura and some of the others were hosting it. But it's very hard, if not impossible, to make that happen anymore. You would think with what Zeffetto told us, he would have at least, you know, set the dolls to attack the Starless as they were coming in. Unless this all really is an experiment, and we really are in the Maze Runner here.
PSE climax.
But I'll also say this, it is nice to see a full party in Mount Magnus for once at the top end. It makes hunting a whole lot easier when you got a whole party to work with. I wish there was a way to flat out reject all incoming invites. Alright, so what is this one called? Herzig. Okay, so this one is tied to an achievement on Steam, And I suppose other platforms as well, so that might pop in just a moment here. What's he setting up there? Oh, he put his sword down. That's what he was doing.
Success.
Yep, and indeed, there pops the achievement. Alright, speaking of titles, let's take a look at what new titles we got here. So, high-ranked sectors. Each of the sectors now has a new one. I suspect there's also going to be... Actually, that might be it, since the prior one also only had 30,000, and that was it for the title. So, it may just be take out 30,000 enemies in each area to get all your titles. There are some where, like this one here, prior to the past highest rank, there was a title for 20,000 and then 60,000 kills. So, I guess we'll see. What else we got here? Boss enemies. Yeah, so we've got Herzig Resetsu, which I'm assuming is going to be a Bujin replacement. And then Ravid, which we saw back in the story quest, which is that Noglith. And then we got Gigantics, which, again, are Gigantics of the bosses. Then we've got Urgent Quests, Dark Falls Interception Specialist 2, so this is the new one at rank for rank 3, so I guess this is boosting it up to a level 75 then. So, and I think that's the one that's going to be popping here shortly. Then we've also got drills, the bigger they are. Oh, hey, so finally they implemented rank 2, the Dark Falls Interception rank 2, or round 2 rather, so we'll be taking a look at that. Probably not today, just because of the relative difficulty of those. Since you typically need a good party together for that. And then we've also got the Mine-In Destroyer, which is what shows up in Resolve Forest now. Alright, cool. So yeah, so basically for completion of these refreshed areas, you're going to need basically 90,000 kills to get all 3 of the titles. Oh, it was up above, okay. I need to find an updrafter then. Alright, we're ready to pop for a PSE burst, we just need a trial.
Enemy presence detected. Please be careful.
And there it is. This way.
Trial start.
Well, depending upon how they drip feed the Starless, we may run into the other kinds in the other regions, potentially.
PSE burst.
Appreciate your support.
We're bursting.
Success.
Oops, I meant to do that with my rod. Oh well. Alright, that's the first level cap increase, I think. Or not level cap, over leveling. Fortunately, I can't really tell what we got from that, if it was just the typical Hunter X cubes plus regular NX cubes or not.
PSE climax.
Huh, does this hurt? No, you can actually stand on it. Oh, hello. Alright, let's pop this since we're gonna lose that anyway. Oh, I see. So that attack is similar to one of the dolls. Oh, we got an encore. So that attack is similar to one of the desert attacks. Whereby, I guess they grab a bunch of dirt. Or not quite grab dirt, but effectively they... That is the third one. No, I do not want to join the party. And something just sent me sailing. Yeah, the sword creates platforms and apparently causes those platforms to explode as well. Oh, okay, that's what's doing it. It's the thing that seemed to be inactive before.
activity confirmed. Please deploy
Alright,
to
we're gonna
Central
run this
Alpha.
out, and then that'll be it. I'm gonna skip the boss.
PSE Climax.
Yeah, it's another one of those. Okay. So, urgent. Oh, wait, is this the... Oh, I think this is the same one. It's not a second... Wait, no. Yeah, it is. Okay, so they changed the level that this happens at for the Battle of Halpha Lake, apparently. Interesting. Well, I'm not complaining. If there are new rewards to be found, then so be it.
Dark Falls activity confirmed. Please deploy to Central Halpha and repel it. We're counting on you.
Alright, I think at this point I'll go ahead and invite some players.
Okay, everyone. We've detected Dark Falls in the immediate vicinity of Halpha Lake. We'll commence our assault once it materializes. We need you to keep it tied up while we get Central Cannon online and ready. Support units will be deployed to the rear. Give this everything you've got.
Can you hear me? I guess we'll be fighting separately this time.
We'll be here, providing support.
We'll provide the best support anyone's ever seen. Good luck. High energy signal! Incoming!
Alright, here we go. We don't know if Starless have a Dark Falls. As far as I'm concerned, they won't have one, and that's because they are weak to dark attacks. So it would not make sense for them to have a Dark Falls. Maybe a Light Falls would be better. But again, working off the assumption that we're dealing with the Great Light here, a corrupted version of the Great Light. Which, you know, aside from the elemental weakness, we really don't have any other proof of at this point. It's not rank 2. What they did was they increased the level of the enemies to 75 for rank 1. So it's possible this may be where our 9-star weapons are coming from then.
High energy reading from Dark Falls detected. Aim for all targets deployed in the area.
Oh, whoops, I forgot what step we were on. I thought it was going to slam down first. Alright, too far away from the rest of the group to help out there. I'm not saying they're not going to have a giant-sized threat enemy, but not every game has had a Dark Falls. In Phantasy Star Gaiden, you had an enemy called Calbon instead.
Equipment now available. Send in what you need from the teleporter.
In Phantasy Star Portable 2, it was Shizuru and everything he was doing. along with the Ancient that was trying to take over. I forget his name off the top of my head here. And then, of course, Phantasy Star Nova, there isn't going to be a Dark Falls there. It's going to be a Machian creation in that. The Sonic event starts next week. Oops, went back in a little too quick.
Final launch sequence commencing.
Just a little bit longer, everyone.
We don't know why they're called Starless. It's possible they may have destroyed their own star, and so they have no home. But we really don't know anything about them yet. Outside of what Sephetos told us. And keep in mind, they were not originally going to be called Starless. They were going to be called Ds. Which, spelled backwards, translates to seed.
Direct hit! Dark Falls is incapacitated.
Prepare to fire. The output is unstable. Hold on. I'll make some adjustments.
Hurry! All Arch Defenders, do not let up!
Dark Falls has recovered. High energy reading from Dark Falls detected. Powerful attack incoming. Take cover now!
Okay, so a single hit of that does about 300 something.
Special equipment unavailable. I'm working on it.
Whole rear guard unit, I need you to support as soon as possible.
I'm moving to support.
And we got Glenn.
Did it once for us too.
Actually, I never had a problem with Glenn. He lets us stay, lets me basically stay in the air.
Special equipment teleport system back online. Hit it all at once.
I will say I am surprised that they simply increased the level of Dark Falls Aegis here, rather than actually doing a second rank, and in particular doing a high difficulty version, similar to the round 2 Dark Falls.
Dark Falls severely damaged.
Alright, they're down. Alright, let's see if he learned any new attacks.
Is this before? Can you hear me? Come on, we're okay.
What's going on with the pistol cannon? I can do that one more time. Working. Just a blind path. I'll take care of the rest. Path control over to me.
Alright, looks like I got threat. So far, this is seeming fairly standard. Then again, the orb phase could get interesting. Not this orb phase, but at the end. Also, I don't think we have the DPS for this. If Eggman called us Ark's trash, I would have to ask him if he ever worked with Luther before. Oh, he actually did make the check. Okay. We got the break. On to the red phase. Oh, you can't single toss them to break others anymore. Alright, thanks for tuning in. Third time he's used that one. Then again, we're kind of taking forever here. Alright, didn't make it that time. Oh, we have an elemental down. Okay. That's what you would want to do as you're approaching the end, although I think that may have actually gone out a little early this time. Alright, I think this will push us into the final phase. Oh, not quite. I'd be really surprised if we actually get it. Get the last phase skip, that is. Yep, we didn't get it.
What is this? Another powerful energy reading! Engage all nearby enemies!
Alright, let's see how this goes. Alright, at least we got that one down. I hope people realize they can't hold back on their photon blasts here. They gotta use it. Alright, that is out of range. Let me start using techniques. Alrighty.
Dark Ball's completely incapacitated! Hit it now!
Alright, I don't think anything's changed here. But let's see what we got for our reward. A rank, okay. And nope, we just got a Neos. Although, we do also have the new rank 2 stuff here. So, this comes with Endymio. Increases EXP earned by 100,000 when used as enhancement material. I'll go ahead and grab that. We've also got photon chunks here. And, of course, a bunch of different souls as well. Along with might, precision, and technique. Okay. We can get rid of the rest. Okay, also, we should check in with everybody here. So, Ronaldine, you got anything new? You've got an Aelio Relentless training now, apparently.
Okay, get going. Good to see ya.
Leah May, anything new? That all looks the same.
Let's do this again.
And then Tim. This all looks like the typical Alliance stuff. I'll go ahead and grab all this, though. Since they're good for getting Alliance badges, of course.
Try not to die.
Now, I am curious, has anybody put anything up yet for the new, weapons? Let's see, product search, weapon... Set the rarity to 9. No, nobody's put anything up yet, so they may be fairly infrequent drops in that case.
See you later.
Alright, now, my understanding is we're also able to limit break further at this point what we've currently got. Oh, wow, look at that. So, it's 3 Arms Refiner 2 now, plus some regular Arms Refiner. And I don't have the regular Arms Refiner. And then, what is it with the 8-star weapon? Okay, that's about the same, isn't it? Now, as far as we're aware, there are no 8-star units out yet.
Welcome.
Let me just double check that. Armor. Set the rarity to 8. Yeah, it doesn't look like there's anything out yet.
See you later. Welcome.
Alright, so this changes my plan a little bit here, since I was thinking I wouldn't even be able to do multiple things here, but it looks like actually I could actually do my Neos weapon as well as 2 of my units. Although at the same time, if and when that 9-star drops, that could be big. Let me just check something. Bear with me for a moment, everyone.
Your efforts are appreciated.
Sometimes you just gotta visit the Ark's Visiphone. And it looks like that may actually not be responding right now. Okay. What about the Japanese version? Yeah, that's down as well. I'm surprised. I guess they're getting slammed with everybody looking right now. Alright. Well, whenever it pops up, I guess they'll pop up.
Welcome.
But the reason I'm looking at this is because I have the opportunity to at least bring 2 units up right now, and then I guess I can make the choice about the weapon after.
Come again.
Alright, let me get some arms refiners together here. I'm gonna need some of the strugments for that. Oh my goodness, look at what's happened to the price of them. Alright, so it's 10 per... I got 29 right now. Let me bring myself up to 130 and see where that gets me. And then for B... What in the world happened to B? Oh my goodness! Somebody completely bought out the market.
See you later.
Alright, I might not be able to upgrade it right now then. Let me see what I've actually got working for me here. Yeah, I don't have it. Okay, what do we have here? So, 50 grinders for Gold Prim Sword 2 or Gold Prim Armor 2. And then we've got a new High El Domina, which comes from Ale Sovereign, Magnus Note, Lab Note, and Rizola Note. So making use of those other notes that haven't been used before. What are those selling for right now?
Welcome. See you later.
And what does this give us?
Welcome.
Okay, so this gives us HP, photon points, potency, and potency floor. But it's not as much as... I guess it could be sort of seen as equivalent to Halpha Finale. And then, of course, you got the Gigas Mast. The thing is, I actually got a bunch of these stamina triples, expecting I was going to use that as the new slot.
Come again.
All right, why don't we head to Vanford for a little bit here?
Trial start.
Okay, look at what we got here. We have enhancers on the Starless. Yeah, okay, that's very telling. Hi, Zephetto, I see you. Yeah, because there's no reason for the Starless to have access to the same thing that Zephetto was putting on the dolls. I mean, it's exactly the same thing. If it was a different shape, I could at least understand it then. But no, this is starting to stink like further testing is happening.
Success.
That's fun. The thing gives you easy access to get up there now. The marionette? Okay. Yeah, I was kind of wondering when they were going to show up. Alright, we are ready for a PSE burst to pop. Oh, this looks like a Chaos Trial.
Commencing.
Trial start.
Thank you.
PSE burst. Success.
Alright, we burstin'.
Success.
Now, I know there are some that are probably asking why Zephetto would still be doing tests after all this. And my thinking is simply that they're checking for infection, or rather checking for the ability to ward off infection. And I related back to Phantasy Star Universe. One of the things that the seed could do is they could actually turn members of the four races into seed infected. And basically, in those cases, the seed would take over the body, and in some cases, transform them into brand new forms, seed forms, effectively. And so Zephetto may be trying to check to make sure that that's not going to happen to the Halphians now.
Trial start.
Yeah, Ale Southern is
Success.
sort of like a Hal finale-like.
Trial start. Success.
I wonder when it's gonna rain around here next. Alright, we're lined up for another PSE burst here. Yeah, I agree. They definitely feel refreshed.
Trial start.
It might not be exactly what everyone was hoping for, but it's definitely bringing more energy back into the game. I will give it that. Okay, and indeed, that confirms right there that the Ravid is, in fact, the nobler fight. Oh, did we stagger it?
Success.
Alright, well, that's another title down.
PSE burst.
Now, if I had to guess, we're probably going to have to take out 100 of these
Success.
bosses in order to actually collect all the titles on them. That just seems to be the MO for the game when it comes to bosses.
PSE climax.
Yeah, so it seems like if you hit it quick enough, you interrupt that multi-hit right at the start after it goes into its second phase. Alright, we are set up for another PSE burst, now we just need a trial. There's a trial. Oh, it's a party of rappies. Okay. That'll make this easy to
Trial
pop.
start. Success.
Oh, and it went down instead. That's a shame. Alright, let's hop over this wall, get over to the trial.
This is an emergency transmission.
Got another chance at a burst here.
Trial start.
Interesting. So you're able to freeze them somehow. Or I guess at least be able to make them perch.
Enemy presence eliminated. Good work.
Success.
I thought they changed that so that the trucks always guaranteed that the PSE was going to go up. Alright. Well, we don't seem to be having any luck popping any more PSE bursts here, so why don't we head back to Central City real quick here. There's something I want to try. I want to see if under these current conditions, if I'm actually able to take on rank 3 of Dark Falls here.
Drop by any time.
I don't know if anybody else is running triggers. It doesn't look like it, but that's fine.
Detecting a large energy reading from the sky. A powerful enemy is coming.
I'm hoping they haven't changed the way they handle bosses, because here in New Genesis, you're basically able to solo bosses if you want to.
Please, do your best to slow it down.
Just because they scale to the number of players. So I'm hoping they haven't changed that. Alright, here we go.
Can any arcs defend us through? If we're safe, please reply. Tell me what's going on inside. Please.
Okay, yeah, this version is still sending out orbs. Now, the nice thing about this one, even though it's a higher rank, it's not as time-intensive as the other one's going to be, because this one has a time limit of an hour. The other one has a strict time limit of 20 minutes. And since I'm not fully geared yet for level 75, this definitely makes this the better one for me to go for right now. That plus, I don't know if it's even possible to solo the other one at this point, even if you had full gear. Feels like he's dropping those sky attacks a lot more frequently than the prior version did. But that might just be my imagination here. got a break coming up soon. Oh, after this phase starts. Here it comes. I decided to push a little bit on my DPS there. Just got a little bit more to go, and then we'll be able to get out of this phase and on to the final phase. Well, second to final phase, I guess. Nice, stunned him. Alright, I think we're going into the intermission. Don't have the right angle. There we go. I believe we're going straight into a break here.
The signal's been restored. Checking its vitals. I can monitor your stats now, too. It's...
Okay, maybe not quite immediately into it, but
You're really making progress.
there we go.
Continue your attack.
There goes one harm. I will say this, he is doing a lot more damage than he used to. Here's another arm. Alright, one arm left. That's another break. I'll take it.
Dark Falls is even weaker now. We can do this.
Final phase.
The central cannon preparation is now in the final stage. Hang in there just a little longer.
Alright, that's a stun. And we got a break coming up. It's a shame I didn't have my Photon Blast up for that. Alright, that's another stun. Or, down, rather. Let's go ahead and pop this. And there we go. And this is the same. And they're still only giving out rank 4 souls, apparently. Really? I got an S rank on that. Okay. Still dropping Cinquim weapons, huh? Even these aren't that good in terms of, like, rewards. I don't know. I think Sega needs to review the drop table for this one. Alright, well then, to finish things up, why don't we head over to Rizal Forest? Oh no, it's storming right now. Okay, never mind. Let's head out to Central Halpha then, or Central Aelio rather. And I believe the Gigantix is over there. Oh, it already went down. Alright, in that case, next room. I don't think that was the Gigantix. That's usually there. Where is the Noglyph? Or is it no longer a Noglyph? Yeah, there it is. More than likely, we are going to want to upgrade our stuff to the 9-star weapons. It's just, as of right now, the site I would check that against is, for some reason, not working. I think it's just getting slammed right now. To the point where it's offline. So eventually we'll be able to get confirmation, but more than likely you do want to upgrade to the 9 stars, since usually 9 stars are going to have better attack potentials than the 8 stars are. And that's how it usually is for really most weapons in this series. Yeah, instead, I would say upgrade your units instead. That we haven't heard anything about there being 8-star units at this point, so that's probably where it's better to put your arms refiners into for the time being.
Trial start. Success.
Okay, and there's the new thing, the Giga Strugment. Now, we'll look at that in just a moment here. I want to see if we can get another Gigantix down, though. Alright, this is the last one we'll be able to take down since the storm ended. Into the red phase. That was really weird. It was like my number pad switched to the secondary mode. I never hit the button for that. The numlock, I mean. Alrighty. Hey, we got 2 of the Giga Strugment there. Nice. Alright, let's head into town real quick.
Welcome. Come again.
Oh, and actually it's not there, it's over here.
Hello.
So if we go under this new Giga Strugman exchange, so aside from getting the capsules for the Round 1 duels, or Phase 1 duels, you can also get yourself Gigas Might, Gigas Precision, and Gigas Technique, as well as some other rewards here. But this is basically, from what I can tell, how players are going to go about getting their Gigas Mass, so that, you know, the market isn't completely broken anymore with the Gigas capsule costs. But basically, you would need 10 Gigas Strugment for each one of these capsules, and you need 10 of each capsule in order to create the Gigas Mass. So that's going to be 300 Gigas Strugment that you need in total to create one of those capsules, Gigas Mass. And technically, if you want to, you know, max out the percentage on that, then you would actually need 3,000 of the Giga Strugment to reach that point. So yeah, and then yeah, it's quite a lot that you need, and then, you know, doing 4 of those, that's then 12,000 if you want to get that on your weapon plus all your units. So it's a long climb that you have to go through on this. So, okay, maybe the price of Gigas capsules are still going to stay kind of pricey then.
Thank you very much.
Alright, let's head over to Resolve Forest to finish... Actually, no, wait a minute. Halpha Lake. Is anything happening at Halpha Lake? Okay, it looks like there's actually a Gigantix up there. But aside from that, I don't see, like, any Starless or anything like that around. Yeah, so this is still not a battle area for some reason, even though this would have been the appropriate time to have done that. Oh, hey, how about that? You can actually break the shield that the Golden Balrog sword has. Okay, that looks like one of the new pods, the Hindress Lily. And when you break them open, it looks like they give you some Maceta, but that's also where you're going to get your Photon Chunk A and B from. Yeah, you can't interact with them anymore. Once you break them. Oh, they're from another thing. Okay. Got it. Okay. Thank you for the correction. Okay, so this time I can actually see, yeah, they're just still giving out an X cube as well as an N class X cube as well, or 10 of them. So, no change there. Gotcha. Okay, why don't we... Well, first let's pop this PSE burst, and then we'll take a quick trip over to Stia then.
Trial start. PSE burst.
We're bursting.
Success.
Oh, there's the Marionettes. Okay.
PSE climax.
Alright, looks like we just have a Boojin here. Alright, over to Stia then. Pick up that task.
So, how are things?
Alright, yeah, this is... Okay, yeah, so... Nin contents, and then find Hindress lilies. Okay, let's grab both of them.
Yeah.
Alright, let me explain. Recently, an object called Minin has been spotted in various parts of Aelio. We don't know yet whether it is an enemy or something else. At this point, we know it is protected by a powerful shield. And we also know that something is stored inside. With your powers, you might be able to destroy one. I'm dying to find out what's inside. Go ahead and give it a shot. Minin are mining apparatus that can be found in the Aelio region. You can earn a great deal of items by destroying them. You can also find materials such as Photon Chunk 2, which are required for unlocking level 6 weapon potentials. Minin can be located by setting them as your active sonar target. Okay. And then the other one.
Yeah.
Alright, I'll explain. Do you know about Hindress lilies? It's a huge flower-like object found in Resolve Forest. We're still not sure whether it's an organism or a machine. Hindress lilies are usually unbloomed, and they scatter exploding photon bullets all over. When attacked, the buds open and unleash a huge explosion with a shockwave. That shockwave may somehow prove useful in a fight. Why don't you try checking some out for yourself? But be very careful when approaching them. Hindress lilies are hostile plants that have spread across Resolve Forest in the Aelio region. While in its budding stage, it fires bombs that damage players within a certain area. Damaging the plant during its budding stage will cause it to flower and emit a shockwave that damages nearby enemies before fading away. After a set time period, it will return as a bud once more. Okay.
See you next time.
Alright, let's go under Mag. And there we go. We can set that now. And back to Resolve Force. That's it. That's a Hindress lily. Try shooting it. Just be careful when you do. Okay, so that's the shockwave. I believe Schlatt actually shows up in a bunch of other regions as well in town. So it's not... I don't believe you can pick up that task only in Stia.
This is an emergency transmission.
Trial start.
This is an emergency transmission. Our data points to the imminent appearance of dark falls in the central area. An interception operation involving the central cannon is currently in the planning stages. Please prepare to deploy.
I think we're gonna pass on that one. Since we've already run both of them today.
This is an emergency transmission. Our data points to the imminent appearance of dark falls in the central area. An interception operation involving the central cannon is currently in the planning stages. Please prepare to deploy.
Enemy presence eliminated. Good work.
Success.
Alright, we're lined up for a burst, we just need a trial. There's a trial? Okay, and there's that new Starless fusion, the Resetsu.
Success.
Nice, so we've seen all the new bosses today. Yeah, I wonder if I'd have better luck finding the Mayanin in out in the field. Or if they're restricted just to battle areas. Oh, okay, good to know. Then in that case, let me make my way over to South Aelio then. with any luck, we'll run into one fairly quickly here. Gotcha, so that's sounding like that might be a trial that triggers then. I also wonder if the instance needs to be open for a while before it actually shows up. I know that's the case with dread enemies. Let me see if I can find something that's been open for a bit here. North Aelio, since nothing's been open for 10 minutes yet.
Emergency transmission. Our data points to the imminent appearance of dark falls in the central area. An interception operation involving the central cannon is currently in the planning stages. Please prepare to deploy.
Ultimate, I'm not surprised. A lot of players have, like, tons and tons of stuff ready in their banks, ready to go, in terms of gold and silver units and weapons. But Sega is also encouraging the use of these new Rank 2 gold trim swords and such. I think it was that they give you like 100,000 experience pop on those. But even if you still need, I mean, you can always run yellow triggers to get them. I'm surprised there are so many players out here right now in North Aelio. Oh! There are Gigantix packs out here. Okay. And there's a mine-in up there, okay. Yep, there it is. You broke the shield. I knew you could do it. I see, so that's what was inside. Yeah, so a bunch of minerals it looks like, but there was also one of those photon chunk 2Bs inside as well. And then, yeah, we've got these packs here. I'm curious if they drop anything specific. Not seeing anything yet. We do have another storm going on. What is my mag pointing me at? That doesn't make any sense. Alright, well, we got Didal Axe over here. Oh, looks like the pack joined in.
Dark Falls arrival confirmed. We need you to divert its attention until the central cannon is fully charged. We're counting on you.
Let's see how many of these players stick around. Oh, okay. It's like everybody forgot how to fight this thing. Oh, what's happening here? There's a second one that popped up. Okay. I don't do friend requests. I guess Sega got smart to the fact that players were hopping between rooms to continue fighting Gigantics, and so I guess they implemented this as a way to get around that. Oh wait, this has a different element I need to be going for. Because it's a Starless! But yeah, that circle looks like one of those augments they were talking about. And I think it's off at this point. Okay, I think I get it now. So then, you're not going to find Starless Gigantics out in the field then. You're going to have to take down a regular Gigantics first before they show up. I think that's what that implies. It appears I grabbed their attention. Alright, we got a title from that, as well as 3 of the Giga Strugment. So yeah, okay. So that's how you encounter the Starless Gigantics. I didn't actually see it eating anything, so I don't know. That's something I'll have to keep an eye out for, I guess, in the future. But hey, that pretty much covers everything that I wanted to cover here today. Starless are out, and yeah. It seems like players are going to either be running in the battle areas to take care of those titles, where you're going to need 90,000 total across the 3 areas, or they're going to be running out in the field where the Gigantics show up to be able to get the Starless Gigantics to show up. Just see if there are any other new titles associated here. Boss enemy. Yeah, so, as expected, you need 100 kills of each. But yeah. So that's gonna do it for me today. Thank you for tuning in, everyone. This is PrinceBrightstar signing off. I'll catch you next time.